In this presentation, I'm going to show you how to choose the right theme for your website. Choosing the right theme for your website is important because if your visitors don't feel comfortable and/or don't feel as if your business is a professional and trusted one, it's very likely they will not buy from you or even subscribe to your newsletter or even an email list. Therefore, choosing the right theme for your site is vital to establishing yourself and your business properly on the internet so you can have a thriving, sustainable business. You can think of choosing the right theme for your site as being similar to choosing the decorum for a room in your home. You want a specific feeling and mood to be transferred to people who visit that room. Similarly, you want a specific feeling and mood transferred to your visitors when they visit your website. Do you want them energized and inspired, or relaxed and calm? Answering this question will give you an idea of what colors you'll want to have in your website design, as well as how busy or animated your website is in terms of graphics, images, videos, animation, etc. That is another factor you must consider when choosing the theme for your website. What elements do you want in your website? Do you want it to have a blog incorporated right into the design? Are you going to have products for sale and need to incorporate a shopping cart into your site? Will you have a forum on site for all visitors? Will you have a forum on site for paying customers, or will you have no forum at all? You need to determine what elements your site will have, then find a theme that has all or most of these features already built in. Depending on what elements your site will have, an HTML theme may work. However, if you're looking for an integrated blog, WordPress and/or Joomla would likely be better options to host your site. No matter what site theme you choose, you need to make sure that it is responsive to where it will appear properly on all devices, including smartphones and tablets. Choosing a non-responsive theme that doesn't display properly on smartphones and tablets will likely lead potential customers to go elsewhere, as they won't want to deal with your improperly displayed site. Additionally, most internet users now access sites on their smartphones more often than on PCs or laptops. So ensuring you have a responsive website theme is key to ensuring your business is being professionally displayed to internet users at all times. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to get your new domain and web hosting account in order for your site on that domain to be shown to everyone who uses the internet. A domain name is needed because this is how people can access your site. They enter the domain name into their web browser in order to reach your website. A web hosting account is needed because your domain name and the site you build on that name must be hosted on the internet in order for other people to reach, see, and interact with your site. In order to obtain a new domain name, you must go to a domain name registrar to register that domain name so that it only belongs to you and so that you are the only one who can build a site on that name. Two of the most popular and respected domain name registrars are GoDaddy.com and Namecheap.com. You head to one of these sites, enter in the domain name you wish to purchase in the box they provide, and then see if it is available. It's important to note that your domain name may not be available, or it may not be available with the extension .com, but it is available with the extension .net, .org, or other extensions such as .biz, .cc, etc. The .com extension is the most popular and recognizable to internet users, so it's preferable to get your domain name with that extension if possible. But if not, one of the other extensions, especially .net and .org, can work. Alternatively, you could modify the domain name you chose slightly to where that modified name is available with a .com extension. It's always wise to choose a domain name that reflects your business so that interested internet users can find you. Once you find your preferred domain name and it's available, check out that domain name and extension and pay the required fee. You can often save on the annual cost if you pay for more than 1 year in advance, which may be preferable if you plan to keep this domain name for a long time. You then need to choose a web hosting provider. Now, there are many to choose from. One popular one is HostGator.com. Go to this site or any other hosting provider. Look at their respective hosting plans, then choose one and sign up. The hosting plans will often vary based on the features they provide for your site, such as email forwarding, etc., as well as how much bandwidth and web space they provide you with to host your site. If you plan on having a site with many web pages and elements, and you plan on having hundreds or even thousands of visitors reaching your website each day, you'll want to have a plan that provides enough web space to host that large site and enough bandwidth to enable many visitors to visit and be on the website at the same time without your site either slowing down for your visitors or even crashing and knocking your visitors off your site, likely never to return. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to get your website found with SEO. SEO is an acronym for Search Engine Optimization, which means that your website is optimized to be found by the search engine spiders and for it to be listed highly in their search engine rankings. It's important for your site to be properly optimized for these search engine spiders, as many internet users use search engines such as Google and Bing to find information and products they're looking for. If your website can be listed for the keywords or key phrases they're searching for, chances are high that they will reach your site and be willing to purchase from you. Keywords and key phrases are the words and phrases a prospective customer would use to find your site via the search engines. It's the words and phrases they will input into the search engine box to find the information and/or offers they are looking for. It's important that you determine what those keywords and/or key phrases are for your business and industry so that you can rank highly for them and be found by prospective customers. Take some time to learn what these words and phrases are. Looking at the title pages of competitors' sites in your industry can help you to focus on the specific keywords and key phrases you need to rank highly for those words and phrases. Getting links back to your site from high-ranking and highly respected websites in your industry is key to ranking high in the search engines. It's important to note that the links you get must be natural. They cannot be paid for or forced in any way. The best way to get natural links back to your website is through quality content you post on your site and on industry-leading blogs, forums, and other sites. You can include a link back to your site at the bottom of each post and/or article that you submit. If the content you provide is good, internet users will want to visit your site and other site owners will want to share your content with their followers and visitors, spreading your link further and boosting your site's search engine ranking. Having active social media accounts that link back to your site can also help to boost your site's search engine ranking. If you provide interesting content and link to interesting content on your social media accounts, more people will want to follow you and will want to share your content with others. This will increase the visibility of your content and your links, which will increase your site's search engine ranking. In this presentation, I'm going to show you how to use File Transfer Protocol, FTP, a protocol that enables you to transfer files from the hard drive or storage space on your computer or mobile device to your web hosting provider's storage space. This is important so that your website can display the pages necessary to properly show your business to the world of internet users. Without transferring these files to your web hosting provider's storage space, your website will remain blank and will not promote your business to the world. The easiest way to use FTP is through a visual client you download and use on your computer or mobile device. One of the most popular visual clients is FileZilla. When you download this application, open it up and note the top area. It will say host, username, password, and port. The host refers to your domain name. You need to enter this into the blank space, followed by the username and password that your hosting provider gave you when you signed up to their hosting plan. If they gave you a specific port to connect to, you'd enter it in the appropriate blank space. But many web hosting providers don't specify a port to use. If that is the case, just leave this space blank. You then click Quick Connect to connect to your web hosting provider's storage space. When FileZilla has successfully connected to your web hosting provider's storage space, you will see a file directory and various folders on the right-hand side under Remote Site. This is where your domain name resides and where your site will reside on the Internet. On the left-hand side, you see Local Site, which indicates the C drive on your computer or the main drive on your mobile device. What you need to do is to upload the files from your local site that will serve as your website pages or other files that you want on your website server over to the remote site. This means you need to double-click or right-click the file on the left-hand side of the screen that you want to upload to your website service, i.e. on the right-hand side of the screen, and choose Upload. Depending on how big the file is you selected and your internet connection speed, the process will take from a few seconds to perhaps a few minutes to complete. You can repeat process for any other files you wish to upload to your website storage space. If you wanted to download a file or web page from your website storage space to your computer's C drive or mobile device's main drive, you would double-click or right-click the file to move on the right-hand side of the screen under Remote Site, then choose Download from the menu. Again, the process will take a few seconds to a few minutes depending on the file size and your internet connection speed. Repeat the process if needed to transfer files from your website storage space to your computer or mobile device.